Hey guys, welcome back to Oso Farm. My name is Brandy. If you're new here, thanks for hanging out with me today. I wanted to take you around and show you our summer Americana patriotic decor. I've gotten a few messages from y'all asking to see an updated tour of our home. A full tour of our home will be coming in July. If you're new here, we had a house fire. It'll be 2 years ago in August. We were displaced from our home for 14 months. It was a long rebuild process, and we moved back in October. And as I was decorating for summer, specifically the 4th of July, all the patriotic decor, I loved it so much because when I redid our home, we basically had a blank slate and I was able to choose things and colors and patterns that I actually really loved and piece it all together from the start. And so I really love all things blue and white and red and vintage. And so that's kind of the backdrop of our home. And so all of the Americana patriotic decor just looks like it fits right in. So it's been really fun to add some of those touches. And I actually had 2 things that survived the fire. So it's fun to see those back out again in our home. So I wanted to take you around and show you specific little places that I've added some decor. And I will link, if you are new here and are unfamiliar with our story and what we went through at the house fire, I will also link a couple of videos related to that down below. I also wanted to share with you a fun craft project that I did. My girls and I went to Hobby Lobby a couple of weeks ago and we picked out some really fun red, white, and blue calico prints to make a patriotic banner for my mantle. I had actually seen some at Michael's and I had bought one for spring at Michael's, and it kind of inspired me to make my own because then I could pick and choose fabrics that I loved. And so it turned out so cute and it was very, very easy. So I'm gonna share that with you later on in the video. And I'm also really excited because it was so easy and very affordable to make. So I plan to make one for each holiday, fall, Christmas, springtime, so I'm really excited about that. But before we get too far in today's video, I wanted to thank IGL for sponsoring today's video. When IGL reached out to me and asked if we would like to review their Poolside basketball hoop, I was really, really excited because my Evan, my littlest, loves to swim. And last year, the end of last summer, my in-laws purchased a home just down the street that has a beautiful backyard with a very nice swimming pool that we spend so many evenings at. So this was an easy yes for us, and we were really excited to give it a try. My in-laws actually had a Poolside basketball hoop already there from the previous owners, but it never really got much use from us. It was very small. It was kind of hard to do much with. It wasn't very sturdy. So this one, in comparison, is huge. It's very durable. It only took my husband, Brian, a few minutes to put it together, for sure under 30 minutes, including filling the base with water. Okay, so it's very durable. It has a moisture resistant backboard, a stainless steel rim, and an all-weather net. It came with 2 basketballs already pumped up and ready to go, and also an additional pump was included. My boys and my son-in-law and my husband had a lot more fun with this basketball goal because it was more like an actual regulation basketball goal in terms of size, and so they were very excited to play with it. I think every single time we have gone to the pool since then, there has been an immediate basketball game. And my little Evan was able to make mini baskets right away. So it was a lot of fun.
Throw it.
You good? Did you like that? You went higher than the ball? I don't know.
No.
Ah!
Dad, don't
Oh!
Dad, don't throw balls at someone. It'll hurt someone.
Oh, you're way off, Chris.
That's me too, that one.
Yeah, you win.
You wish. Here, let me get it from the way back. From the deep.
Throw it.
Oh, you're pretty good, honey.
I know.
Hey, Dan, you want to jump with me?
All right.
Oh.
I'll be
I
back
do it
there.
all by myself.
Backward shot.
You do it all by yourself? You're such a big fan.
All right, Everett, let's see it.
I can do it.
Look, see, teach your feet like this.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
So this was a great addition to our summertime fun. So we have a coupon for you down below if you want to get your very own IGL Poolside basketball hoop. It's Oso Farm 10, and we'll also put the link down in the description box below. So thank you again to IGL for sponsoring today's video. Okay guys, first things first. If y'all don't know this about me, I have had a crush on Bon Jovi forever and always since my early middle school years, and here I am sporting my Bon Jovi t-shirt. Those were some of the first things I replaced after the fire. So if you saw that, I just thought you needed to know that I legit have a huge crush. Okay, moving on. So we loved this project, me and my girls. I did this part by myself, but picking out the fabrics was really fun. When we would line up a bunch of blue ones and a bunch of red ones and make choices. It was a really fun project. So here all I'm doing is I'm tearing the fabric strips. I had started to cut a few all the way down, but it was hard to keep it straight, and then it wasn't quite the look I was going for. So if you just start at the top and just barely cut a little bit, it tears really easily. I also wanted a lot of different textures, not just fabric. So I bought three or four different types of ribbon. And after I made the project, I really realized that I probably needed at least 2 of each kind of ribbon, because I really loved the way that it looked, and I wish that I had ribbon more frequently throughout the project. So when we are making our fall banner, we are definitely going to be adding more ribbon. So if the fabric had an edge, I did cut that off, and then just again went through and tore each strip. I used twine to hold all of this together, and it was a very natural, neutral, easy thing to work with. I didn't even double knot these. I just literally tied them in one knot, sort of loosely, and then positioned each one where I wanted it. Sometimes you had to twist the fabric a little bit to get the print on the top, but it was very, very easy. It came together very quickly. I watched one episode. I think I was watching Little House on the Prairie here. That has been my go-to as of lately, so it was fun to turn on a show, relax in the afternoon, and do something fun. I know sometimes as moms and as women, we can just focus on all of our things that are on our to-do list and not take time to do things that we enjoy. So I really encourage you to go ahead and set what you need to do aside sometimes so that you can be creative and make things that make you happy. Look how cute this turned out. Y'all, look how cute it is on our mantle. I am just so happy with this. Go and make one for you today. So fun. So welcome to our home. We are going to be showing you our dining room, entry, living room, and kitchenette. So just our main living spaces, and you will notice a lot of the fun patriotic touches here and there, like this Dr. Pepper bottle. I just picked that up with my friend Beth on an antiquing outing, and my little guy Evan absolutely loves Dr. Pepper, and I thought that would be such a fun thing to put our zinnias in and use it as a bud vase. And you'll notice that in upcoming videos. It really looks cute with those flowers in it. So this entry is one of my favorite parts of the house, this antique mirror we bought at an estate sale. And I love all my dishes and my lampshades from Ballard Design. Ballard Design can be a pricey choice, but there's a few things that we've purchased throughout the years that really make a great impact. And so I love to keep their catalogs and get ideas and definitely save up for little pieces here and there. I will link what I can down below in the Shop My Video link. But I have gone to so many estate sales and bought more blue and white dishes than I know what to do with. I think most of our walls now are covered with dishes. I've actually kind of run out of space, and now I'm starting to put them on our front porch. But in our living room, with this new seating arrangement, we have a lot more spaces to sit. Everybody kind of faces each other and how it's set up, and it definitely is very cozy. I'm so thankful we moved our fireplace after the fire to the center of the room because it just makes such a sweet backdrop for all of our conversations and gatherings. I love having this big mantle. Before, it was limestone and it was very pretty, but it was hard to decorate with all of the stone because nothing would sit straight on it. And so this is a very nice change. I love each side of the fireplace, how it gives us some symmetry with the same furniture and similar prints, but also gives us just more areas to display special things like my Ezra's handprints. Those are so sweet to see every day. I love doing a tiered tray on the coffee table because you can change it out seasonally. It's a great place to hold coasters, and you can also use it for entertaining. Here's our sweet family picture. I had this spot that I knew I wanted to put it right when you walk in from a distance, you can see it. And this table runner is something that survived the fire. It was in a plastic storage bin, and it was one thing that the company cleaned and returned to me, and it actually was my mother's, so it's sweet to have here. This shelf in the kitchen that's on the island is actually from Ballard, and a great choice. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you real soon in another video. Bye-bye.